Coming to you from what was supposed to be Town Lodge on West 43rd Corridor, Isle of Mannahatta, Countrywide Civic Radio in partnership with WNAD, the Neo Amsterdam Dimensions, presents this otherworldly broadcast of Hellgate City Companion, brought to you by Land's Edge, the folks who put a complete line of casual climbing gear at your fingertips in case planet Earth is flat, or your cell tower gets jacked, your Gibbons auto grappling hook snaps, or your weather vane gets bats. Season's greetings! It's your parkour-friendly, hood-hopping host, Kirby Bevins. I hope your Chanukah was blaze and your Xmas was not. Circuit fires of 03, anyone? As we bask in the post-holiday glow, one hijink made it down the manifold. It's from ML in Boise. On the night of our holiday dinner, I was bringing the roast to the table and I dropped it. Looked unsalvageable since the floor was covered in cat hair, but my Aunt Eleanor scooped it up and said, "It's fine, we'll get out the other roast." "Will you dispose of this in the kitchen, Moishi?" That's my uncle. I'm still not sure if there was a second roast, but I'd like to think that's what we ate. Nice save. The other 6,431 notes were mostly demon hate mail, which, overkill, but I kinda screwed the pooch making an on-air confession last time. Here's the kindest one from Damien Paramore in Jamaica Ruins. I've been accused of dallying with demons by bosses and exes, so I prayed for you, Kirby. You're in for a brutal slagging. Also, how can I tell if I'm dating a mal-demon? Thanks, D. This prejudice is ripping our social fabric. Crusaders get more trigger-happy daily, and I suspect they set my building on fire last night and nearly killed my fiancée Lonnie. So buckle up. You know the problem isn't demons, it's malignants. Now, there's no litmus test for mal-demons, but if the schmo can't stomach veggie snacks, load a switch gun and protect your pets and mana until you get them on a brain link. Breaking news from the nation's capital. A Black Sky event shook Congress to its knees. Culprits digitally altered a bill that would have provided senators hazard pay and early plague vaccines. Instead, it redirected crypto assets to a server in Sovietania. No condemnation from President Gorp, but the Center for Ill-Spirited Assassins points to bit prints from 15 Soviet intel agents. Pause the news, as I must, for a word about our holiday guest and the Billy Joel mystery. Is he the Piano Man droid? Maybe he's a downtown boyo. Or maybe, just maybe, he's a robo-empath, communicating through music that he's just as humane as us and didn't start the fire that led to Cybertron unleashing the Exterminatrix. Sadly, we've ghosted all that due to the Iron Lockdown. Thanks, Pandemic, and due to me being on the lam. False allegations swarm me like botnets. I stand accused of misdemeanor Damienism, illegal immigration via interdimensional portal, and felony demonic assault. Zero evidence uploaded, yet abscond I must. Speaking of avoiding awkward dust-ups, here's a word from our favorite hot sauce to spice up your annual upgrade party.
The invitation said classy, but your clothes look tacky. You plunk down trappies and you're back on tracky. It's the favorite of your pappy and your great-grandpappy. Trappies, hot sauce.
Macklin, my trusty producer, has been so kind as to relocate us into the tawdriest of Torpedo Tins, a cigar box hotel capsule actually reeking of a dozen debauched dendrics smoking Don Luises. No restroom, just free electrocatheter insertion. I'll pass. So I've been taking walks, seeing the world anew. Sun slashes shadows behind the Hyundai Hover Coupe, levitating next to a Catholic school. Snow settles, bluefin belly colored. Trees as bare as the dead, vogue. Should you get a Hogarth? 5701 dish blaster to turn your life around? Or should you fight your family for giving one to your sister? But you didn't ask. Well, some questions have no human answers. Ask G-Vonix. Answering fees may apply. Here's a Celex question transmitted from BJ in Queens. Why is Hellgate Station in Old Harlem cordoned off? Is it the albino alligator dragging kids into sewer vaults again? News to me. Keep us posted on sightings. We'll investigate and report back. Last week, we twisted the clock back to a corporate lunchroom where star weather reporter Pat Ferraro, on the eve of retirement, challenged his rival Irene Gomez to a duel. Previously, on Weatherby's Windpack.
Oh, Patrizio. So glad I caught you. I just wanted to ask you to clear out your desk drawers by tomorrow.
No.
It'd be a shame to lose your severance package over a last-minute harassment complaint.
Hold on, you sway-backed hussy. I challenge you to a duel of knife-tipped umbrellas.
I'd cut you to ribbons.
Try it. We resume 55 minutes later as their battle with razor-tipped umbrellas comes to a coda upon the rooftop.
Oh, yeah!
Ha-ha!
No.
Now you're cornered like a wounded viper. How does it feel to taste your own venom, eh? Meanwhile, on a rooftop across the street, a lone bounty hunter takes aim. Cut off the head of the snake, end the scurrilous accusations, and... What? I can't move.
You were saying?
It's done. Let's see. She wired me the payment. I'm out. Who the
Hemingway.
Ernest Heming?
That's right. In the ecto.
So the ghost.
For lack of a better descriptor.
I'm hallucinating. This isn't real.
Still here. Having one of those black-assed days again, Clarence. Blowgun, huh? Why quit?
Have you ever poisoned a man?
Well, maybe.
It's not pretty.
You should have seen how I died. Frankly, scratch that. Frivolous adjective, frankly. I'm with you until you croak or figure out the next step. Clear?
I'm thinking it don't matter if I agree or not, Ernest. Do I call you Ernest or...
Papa.
Okay, Papa. Wow. That feels a little weird.
Life is weird.
In that case, call me Cece.
You got it, Cece.
Whoop. Guess we're not gonna shake on it.
Nope. Where to?
Mini Italy. Thus concludes one tale and mounts another. Brought to you by Weatherby's Weather Vanes. Which way doth the wind bloweth? Thine vein knoweth. And Land's Edge grappling units, because gravity greets you wherever you may climb. Not functional when scaling the force fields of ascension, an offense punishable by death and defenestration. In election news, Gorp's lame platypus term waddles toward January 20th. He wheezed a barrage of malicious accusations that President-elect Parrott mind-hacked the Knights of Suburbia into corrupting the entire election blockchain. Gorp calls for a total refork. And, as the Court of Panoptical Judgment began deliberations yesterday, his goon squad ravaged a prototype of Selvi, the pleasuretronic doll voted most likely to be the emotionally unavailable robot you are crushing on this winter. Coming exclusively to Gear Shack, June 6021. Lastly, National news coincided with interborough news when Midnight Friday, Gorp issued 17 pardons. This followed on the heels of the Gorp family's failed lawsuit to force Ascension to give them an immunity penthouse in Cloudview of Seneca Park. He freed the /5 from Neo Amsterdam's blackguard Red Unit, clearing them of attempted genocidal race slaughter. He gave a back pardon to his barrister Jude McSally, and he future pardoned his wife and 2 children. But can presidents offer infinitely recurring pardons? Or can they merely block the next offense? Stay tuned. For those hunting me, stop. Wonder, are you vaccinated? No? Backtrack. Adhere to schedule. Think again. Might Kirby be found in the Dominican stronghold of Wutherington Heights? Below the barrier, or tucked into Micro Tokyo? You simply cannot know, due to our Level 9 hyper-encryption, exclusively provided by 404,000. Cryptogeography. Their disorientation tech guarantees that wherever you are, you're so off the mark you'll never find us, or yourself. Use promo code GETLOST for 5% off your subscription to the nastiest virtual blockchain moat on wirewaves. And surf safely, seekers. A 404,000 VBM at level 9 is so gnarly, it might splatter your neural net. Are you biased? Am I biased? Why, yes. It's human nature to be biased, which led us to this decaying post-industrial world of jacking into cyberphones to like each other's thoughts. For those supporting me through all the noise, I thank you. We acknowledge that we live in a paradox where we both seek the truth and need distractions. They lead us away from the harshness of every minute of every day and the pains of life crashing down at once, the losses, the fumbles, the forgotten moments to never be retrieved. This is my bias. Next up, static monadic. Meanwhile, hold your loved ones close unless they've been exposed, and may the unicorn's Fibonacci horn tickle your offspring's toes. This is your host and companion in the paradox, Kirby Bevins, cutting my deck link. Spark me